Hey guys, today I'm a superstore to do my grocery shopping and I'm gonna talk about various principle of focus. And the first of my principle which I have chosen is color. As you can see this package, this is a candy pack and you can tell by looking at it like it's a mixed fruit candy because it's so colorful and representing every fruit and color. And by looking at this package, you cannot even imagine this is a chocolate because blue, gray and white is not kind of chocolate package every time. And the next principle I'm going to talk about is message. By looking at this bottle, this is a very bad message, like very bad example of message. By looking at this bottle, you can never tell this is a hot sauce. Like you can tell this is a red, but you will be confused it's a ketchup or a hot sauce because it nothing like there's a hen on there and hen never represent it's a hot sauce. So according to me, it's a bad example of message. And by looking at this can, you can tell this is a hot pepper paste because it's very visible and very simple to read this. The third principle I'm going to talk about is alignment. By looking at this, my favorite chips, Miss Vicky's jalapeno and cheddar, like you can tell it's perfectly aligned, central line, everything is clear, visible, and Miss Vicky's, yeah, it's a good example of alignment. And on the other hand, it is a very bad example of alignment. Like you have to look all around to find what are you looking for. Like it's an empty or breakfast mix, and you have to look here that it's a vada and how to prepare it and what. But by looking at this package, you can tell clearly what is bad and what is my fourth principle I'm gonna talk about is communication. Like by looking at this package, this is a very bad example of communication. Like the person who is buying soup for the very first time, he can never know like this is a soup package because it's just written nor onion. You can maybe confuse what is in there, like it's onion powder, chopped onions or what. But by looking at this package, you will be pretty much clear, and it's so communicating, like it's a Japanese style hot spicy noodles. So I think it's a very good example of communication. And my last and final principle I'm going to talk about is proximity. By looking at this tiny package of, can clearly tell it's a very bad example of proximity because it doesn't have enough space, everything is so cramped, tiny. And by looking at this package of tea, like it has enough white space and it's perfect example of proximity, like you can see and clear everything very